story I've been telling you in the last few weeks. Contact Arsenal Noni Madueke camp, then the agreement between Arsenal and Noni Madueke over 5-year contract, then Arsenal and Chelsea in direct negotiations club to club, and now after the official bid around 50 million euros package as total part of the opening proposal made more than 24 hours ago, now Arsenal have agreed a deal with Chelsea for Noni Madueke. We have the Here We Go, and that's a big one of the biggest of the summer transfer window. And it's an important story because how much Arsenal is going to pay to Chelsea for Noni Madueke? My understanding is that the total package, add-ons included, is going to be £52 million. So this is going to be the total agreement, add-ons included, for Noni Madueke. The relationship between Arsenal and Chelsea is very good, and this was helping to get the deal done very soon without extending the negotiation for 2 or 3 weeks. It's been quite short, and this is thanks to the very good relationships they share, Arsenal and Chelsea. Why Arsenal go for Noni Madueke? I have many questions on this story because I see many Arsenal fans asking questions about this deal. Well, Arsenal see a potential in the player. Arsenal believe that he can cover both wings, so be an important player on the left, also on the right as a backup for Bukayo Saka, but also on the left. They believe that his potential is still a lot, still unexpressed in many cases, so really optimistic on the future development of the player, believing that for their style of play it can be absolutely perfect. And then Mikel Arteta. Don't forget Mikel Arteta, because my understanding is that internally Mikel Arteta has been pushing for this deal for Noni Madueke. I can reveal to you that Mikel Arteta already spoke to the player. It already happened in the recent days, even before they reached an agreement, with the authorization, of course, to explain the project, to explain the vision, and Arteta was very happy about the feedbacks he had from Noni Madueke. So they were pushing from Arsenal to get this done as soon as possible, and they did it. So Noni Madueke is gonna be an Arsenal player. The clubs have already started exchanging emails. Friday, today, they will exchange all the official documents, sign everything, then medical test, and Noni Madueke will be a new Arsenal player, 5-year contract, 2030, and so one more addition for the Gunners after an important start of the transfer window. Guys, many of you asking me if this is impacting the idea of Arsenal to go also for Eberechi Eze. No, this is seen as a completely different case, so Arsenal remain in conversation for Eberechi Eze. At the moment, the talks are between Arsenal and the agency representing Eberechi Eze, with the player keen on a move to Arsenal, waiting to see when, how, if Arsenal will act club to club with Crystal Palace. There is close into the contract, but the original idea expressed by Arsenal when they spoke to the agents of the player was to proceed and try to reach an agreement on the structure of the deal instead of triggering the race clause. Then this will depend on Crystal Palace, on what they want to do with Eberechi Eze, but for sure working on this deal on player side. At the moment, waiting to see what happens on club side eventually with Crystal Palace. But for sure,